Hey there, and welcome back to my channel, Weirdly O.C.D. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a little while, you know that probably a month and a half ago, I posted a video called The Messiest Room in My House. And that is no lie. The room that I am standing in right now, I would say, is the messiest room in my house. And in that video, I told you what my plan was for this room, which it's a bedroom. It's the middle bedroom of the three in our house. I told you kind of my plans for it. I actually do want to make it into a guest room. So when we have people come in from out of town, like Tony's friends, or if we have any family that comes in and wants to stay, they actually have a room of their own to stay in. Because as of right now, it's either camp out on the couch in the living room, or we have an air mattress that we can put in the basement because there's a family room in our basement as well. But I would like to have an actual guest room for people to be able to put a suitcase, have some privacy, and just kind of like an area of their own that they can shut themselves off into if need be, especially if they're here then more than one night. But anyway, so I have not made any progress in this room yet because I have not started going through anything yet. But today, that is my goal. My goal is to go through this room, declutter it, take out anything that we absolutely do not need, put it in a garage sale pile. I think we're going to have a garage sale sometime this maybe late summer, early fall. I'd rather have it early fall because it's just cooler out, especially with the heat waves we've been having this summer so far. So we do not have a bed to go in here right now. Hopefully that will change in the next couple of months. I don't know. It all depends. We love to go thrift store shopping and garage selling and things like that. So we maybe might come across something. Maybe we can do like a rent-to-own thing. We did that with our living room set, and that was extremely successful and fit our budget very well. So I don't know how we're going to do that, but that is the plan. Now this room does have a closet here, and at the moment, unfortunately, I cannot open it because I have a hamper and a chair in front of it, and the clothes sitting on that are clothes that I have right now online for sale. Because when I went through my closet to get rid of stuff, I decided to throw some stuff up online for sale just to kind of make a little extra money. I mean, I'm not asking much for stuff like $3 for this or $5 for that. But anyway, so my goal of the day and of this video is to get this room into somewhat of an order. As I said, I know it won't look like a guest room because there isn't a bed or anything like that. My end goal for this room, honestly, is to have a bed in here, even if it's just a twin bed or a day bed. As long as it's a bed, I don't care. Just some place for guests to actually come in and be able to sleep and be cut off from the rest of the house. To have a bed in here, maybe like a small dresser and a television and a couple decor things on the wall, and that's it. It's not going to be super complicated. It's not going to be over decorated. It's just going to be super simple because it's probably more than likely going to be the least used room in our house. But anyway, enough talking. I'm going to put this down and you can watch me do some decluttering. So here we go. Garage sale. So I'm going to give you a small little history on this wooden shelf here. It is 4 shelves high, and I acquired this from my parents. This shelf was actually a piece of furniture that was in my dad's first apartment. My dad is 67 now, so this is a very old shelf. Not that my dad is very old, but the shelf was obviously around before he had his very first apartment. But I think I might keep this in here and find a small TV to put on it and use this in here for a television when we make it into a guest room. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Alright, so yes, that is a floor console TV. We actually got it from a local person whose aunt had died, and he was selling it. We got it for 40 bucks. It's in mint condition, like the cabinet was, and it does work if you plug it in. However, I have heard that there is some way to connect basic digital HD cable now that they have, that all you can pretty much get nowadays. You can hook that up to this. So if anybody out there can give me step-by-step, clear, simple to understand instructions on how to do that, please leave it in the comments below, because I would love to use this in our living room, seeing our house is retro 60s, 70s decor. I would love to have this in the living room because it is a beautiful piece. And as I said, it's in mint condition. We got a great price on it. So I would love to use it and not have it shoved here in this bedroom. As a side note, this is something I probably would recommend not buying from the Dollar Tree. These little picture frame or plate holder things, I'm not sure what they're supposed to be used as, but we had a plate in this room on this, and look how bent this is. There, I don't know if you can really see it there, but like, see how much more in depth this is than over here, and I'm not really sure how to fix it. I mean, can you tell? See how these, if I can hold it straight, how these are not at the same angle? So there are definitely things you should not buy from the Dollar Tree, and personally I think this is one of them. It is about 35 minutes later, and I am done with this room. Thank gosh, it actually looks decent. I'm not embarrassed for people to look into it or look in the doorway or even pass by it. It is 100 times better than what it was before. It's no guest room yet, but it is a huge step towards it. So let me show you what I've done. So coming into the room, I kept the treadmill set up so Tony and I would have that. And then I kept it very, very minimal. I have this bench here that was my grandparents. They both have passed away. They've been gone since 2000. I have a few things of theirs in our house. That's one of them. And then that shelf I showed you earlier that was in my dad's first apartment, I put a bunch of Norman Rockwell tins that Tony's collected on there. A couple Norman Rockwell books, Norman Rockwell alcohol bottle, and then a vase with the bowl. I'm not sure what the technical term for this is. My mind's blanking at the moment, but. And then I have a couple like hard plastic ship decor things. One of those was over here and the other one was way over here, so I figured it would make more sense that they're both together in the same corner. So I did that. Then over here, that's my drink, some Pepsi. I've got our floor console TV here. I put a couple Norman Rockwell plates up there with that vase in the middle. That junky kind of Dollar Tree plate holder that I showed you earlier, I just trashed it. I found another one in the closet and it was in worse shape than the one I showed you, so they went into the garbage. But that's staying in here because it is massive and I cannot move that, and I don't want to move it until we for sure could get it hooked up to digital cable. This is a retro hamper that we got that I just kind of put to the side of it. And then this is an end table that is from our living room that I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with yet. So it's just staying where it is, and it's fine that it's in front of this closet. We don't ever, like I said, really use this room. We definitely don't use the closet. We use it for a little bit of storage, but other than that, it doesn't get open. But that is what I did to this room. I'll try and give you like a 360 here. Vacuumed it, although now you can see my footprints, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. But this is so much nicer than it was before. Now it's not a catch-all, and it is on its way to being a guest room. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching me take this huge step towards this becoming a guest room. I will definitely keep doing more update videos as we progress with this project. Also, don't forget that I will be live streaming tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you were able to join me, that would be amazing. And until the live stream and until the next video, I will see you then. Have a great day. Bye-bye.